Hi everyone, great Saturday. I just wanted to come on here and show my face once again. I wanted to say that I am proud of me and I hope you are proud of yourself for something too, that you enjoy your day because that's what life's about. Sitting here in my meditation chair that I ordered from India in the summertime and on Etsy, and I really wanted to find a good one, and it has a great pattern. I'll show another time with a lot of pink, orange, such as I'm wearing for Try Together. And yeah, it's really about being comfortable in your skin, being comfortable about the things you wear, the things you see, whatever is best for you, because only you know yourself best. And yeah, I just want to keep sharing. I want to keep inspiring you, inspiring myself. Inspiring you inspires me. Learning from you all inspires me, encourages me. The messages that I receive, even in times when, I'm feeling also down and about, right? We all have emotions which fluctuate, and sometimes, honestly, all the time, God is on time for me, and that's what I believe in. I'm spiritual as well. But the messages that I receive right when I need them, and when you hear synchronicity, sometimes when you're thinking of someone and they call you, that happens to me quite often now. And it just tells me that I'm aligned. I'm at a slow pace. I'm doing what I need to do. I'm taking it easy. I'm taking an easy breath. And I'm just happy. I'm happy because I'm here. I'm happy because I get to be here. Every time I wake up, I fold my hands in prayer and I say, thank you, God, for showing me another day, for my dreams, to pursue my dreams, my purpose. And it's such a beautiful thing to be alive. And not everyone cares about actually being alive. And when I say that, I mean a lot of people feel, they didn't ask to be here. And it's not it's a neutral thing. It's not even where they're pessimistic, and negative. It's just the fact that they could care less because life is life. And then, we're not immortal. We're all going to die. So it's kind of like whether they're here or not, they're okay with it. It's kind of an acceptance. And I think that's a beautiful thing in itself as well, that for everyone, it's, they play their role, right? Their share of life, and they're fine with going about their way. And it's such an interesting thing that all we have is now, and it's such a become like a cliche thing to say, but it's such a beautiful thing. And when you think about it, it's like we're just organisms that are here. And once you really value life, right? And I'm not talking about value of money, value of profit, like those kind of things. I'm talking about just like the philosophical aspect of it, the nurturing aspect of it, the aspect that, yeah, all those things come about in abundance, right? Great. It's not all about the mindset. And you may rarely hear that, but it's also, mindset is great. And a lot of times when people think of mindset, they think like, abundance. They think like they're talking about like the riches, or talking about, you know, not being negative or something, but everything has balance and everything needs to be felt. It's such a deep thing because, as we're here, like we're here, like that's really it. And to understand yourself, to understand your life, it's it just, I can keep on going, but it's just such a deep concept and such like I just enjoy this stuff. I love reading and I'm just happy. I'm happy because I've made it to the other side of always being in pain. I've made it to the other side of being 29. I've made it to the other side of where people acknowledge me for the person I've always been, but people didn't appreciate that. And now they do. And that I wasn't recognized for just being myself all these years, but now in the public eye I am. And it's such an interesting thing because I've always been myself, and it's like when you were beat up for it, when you were, inflicted wounds upon wounds, verbally, emotionally, sexually, all those things. And you start to question your life, like, why am I here? I just want to die. Like, I don't want to live in pain. And it's such a sad thing especially when I hear about suicide, when people commit suicide, because I remember those exact moments when I wanted to commit suicide. And like, I remember in high school, like, it felt so unbearable. I would sleep like 14 hours a day, pretty much until I have to go to school again, because I was in so much numbness, so much suffering, experiencing my suffering. And it felt unbearable. And school was like the better thing that was happening to me, because home just felt like suffocation. I've never, when things would happen to me, I've never experienced such pains before. I would think like, this is more painful than last time. Like, heartbreak was one of the most painful things I've ever gone through with, I would say, a partner of mine for 12 years on and off. And just the history behind that, and just how painful things can be, how toxic things can be, and you don't even know it until you're on the outside of it. There's so many real things in this life, and the realest thing you can do is speak, right? Speak your truth, know your truth, be the truth. And it's like, how do you really be yourself? How do you really show up for other people? Like, how do you live on this earth knowing that all these things that are negative, like bombings, natural disasters, death, all these things are happening? And it's like, even if you didn't ask to be here, you are here, and now you have to make the best of it. And I'm not saying that's fair. Life isn't fair, and that's one thing I learned the hard way. It's not fair. And I don't know if it ever will be. It will never be perfect. It will never be fair. There may be things you don't understand. Miracles are usually things you don't comprehend. And I learned that from Sadhguru. Things may seem like a miracle to you, but that's because you don't comprehend how it became a miracle. Something to think about. I love digging deep, and love learning about things, love researching. I just love having a passion for life. I wouldn't have it any other way. Like, when I see myself growing and becoming a happier person, bringing more joy into my life through the people I surround myself with, through the things that I learn, the things that I do, like cooking new things, just living life on my terms, that no one gets to decide for me, how I want to live it. No one gets to make my decisions for me, right? So I just wanted to talk to you guys today, because I'm sitting here and reflecting. I did some journaling and posting content and rewriting, about myself on my LinkedIn and my resume. And I actually kind of shorthanded myself, because I've done way more and so much more to say than what can be in my resume. And it's kind of downplaying it. And so now it's like, I'm really stating these are the things I do, and this is what it is. Because at times you have to put yourself out there. You can be humble. It's great. But people don't know unless they know. So, all right. Happy Saturday. We will be going to Reatas and the Indian store. Reatas is a Filipino restaurant. Very nice, like buffet area as well. I like the milkfish. I learned about milkfish, so I look forward to going there. It is a colder day today. And hopefully I'll start doing lives, in the sense of just going live and speaking to you all. Life is beautiful. And I just wish that everyone can just get through the hard times, even if it's for like years at a time, a decade at a time or more, and just come out on the other side so they can feel that feeling of liberation, and like come out on the other side so they can be like, wow, I started a whole new life. Like, that seems like the past, and just that you're happy and you're not hurting and no one's hurting you. And such a sad thing. Yeah. It's emotional. And so yeah, this is Pretty Bidet from Chai Together, one journey at a time. And I love you so much. And have a beautiful day, because you're beautiful, whether someone tells you or not. You should know that.